Hey everyone, just wanted to come this morning and just encourage you. I know that when you start to make those changes and you start to change that mindset, there are emotions that bubble up. There are things that we quite frankly have to deal with and have to look at. And one of the things I think so many times is we ask the question of, why did this happen? Why did I have to walk the path I walked? And where were you, God, in all of it? And I by no means think that God causes every single bad thing in the world to happen. I do believe that He allows it to, just for His greater glory. And do I understand all of that? No, and I won't until the other side of heaven. And I don't think at that point I may really care to understand that. But it's hard. It's hard on this side of the earth. And so some of you guys have walked paths that have been difficult. And part of what you felt like is, I don't have a voice. I can't make my wishes known. I totally get that. You guys have lived that for 40 plus years. And it's hard, okay? But as you're doing those exercises and as you're really just beginning to get a voice and beginning to have opinions and to kind of speak up to things and speak over those emotions, I want to give you a little trick, okay? And again, if you guys are not using essential oils, I would honestly tell you to get on the bandwagon, because when we can connect the brain and our emotions, and allow those oils to do that, it's amazing. And I only use like 1 or 2 drops, so that's the cool part of it. So here is a couple of recommendations. So this is lavender, okay? A couple of weeks ago, I met with somebody, and her thing to me, what she spoke over me was, Connie, you need to have a voice. You need to be able to speak what God is speaking. So that's part of the reason I'm on here, is because God has given me a voice, and I was a little bit afraid to speak up because I was more concerned of what people would say or do or any of that. We let the opinions of people, y'all, really control us way more than we should. But one of the things she told me to do was to take my lavender and to take and put a drop right on my tongue. Now, I will tell you, I don't love the taste of that. But here's what I've noticed. So before, there were things that I would just stuff. I would stuff. If somebody upset me, I stuffed it. If I didn't agree with somebody, I didn't want to rock the boat, I stuffed it. For the past week, since I've been doing lavender on the tongue, Connie's become way more opinionated and way more, I have a voice. And so if you're at that place and you're kind of stuck at that place and you're like, yeah, I want to be more like you, or I want to be more like so-and-so who just, respectfully gives their opinion, I won't say go pick a fight with everybody, then you want to put lavender on your tongue, okay? 1 drop every morning. And then you want to take your clary sage, okay, and you want to just put a drop of it on your throat. So what clary sage does is it just kind of opens up kind of that energy to be able to kind of give yourself a voice. So they go together, okay? And so it's an amazing way to be able to do that. A couple other tricks for this. So I do this every single morning without fail. But some of you guys may be like, well, that's nice, Connie. What else do these oils do? Glad you asked, whether you wanted to or not, huh? So lavender is amazing for hair. You can put it in your hair to make it softer. You can put a drop in your mascara to help grow those lashes. So don't go buy all the expensive stuff for lash stuff. Just put 1 drop in your mascara. You can also use it for sleep. So you just put a couple drops on the bottom of your foot So there's a couple of uses for it. Clary sage, y'all, I use all the time. So some of you guys are like me, to where it never fails that when I lay down at night, my brain is like thinking of all these ideas. I'm trying to process everything. And it's like I cannot shut off my brain. Yeah. And so I take clary sage and I put 1 drop on the inside of my ankle. You guys, it totally shuts off my brain. Between it and either lavender or serenity, I sleep so amazing when I used to not do that. You can also use this for hormone support. So if your hormones are out of whack or you're a female, come on, females, in that time of the month, this along with another oil is going to help you out immensely. But for just having a voice, okay, to be able to do that, again, it's lavender, tip of the tongue, and then clary sage on the throat. So you guys can add that to your regimen. I'd love, love, love to hear just kind of how your affirmations are going. Okay, so I want you to just hit reply and just tell me how they're going. Okay, and be really, really specific, you guys. We want to be successful in this. We want to change those thought patterns. So you guys have an amazing day. I hope that you're blessed and that every dream that you have comes true and that you feel loved, protected, powerful. Okay? Have a great day.